My name is Derek Mithog, Voltaire Cycles, and today I get to talk about Step-Thrus. We get a lot of questions in the shop and by phone and email about the different types of Step-Thrus and whether they're for women or for men, or what's the difference between a LowStep versus a Step-Thru. So we thought today we would take a sampling of some of the LowSteps and Step-Thrus that we have on the floor and just do a quick video on the differences, help you in your decision-making process when it comes to finding your perfect ride. So starting here, you'll see this, what we call the top tube of a bike on a bicycle frame, sweeps down here and connects to the seat post. When you see this kind of shape where it's easy to get your foot in and out of a riding position on the bike, we call that a LowStep. I can tell you all of these bikes are gender neutral now. Tons and tons of people worldwide, men and women alike, ride LowStep, Step-Thru frames all day long. In fact, for those of us that are having a harder time as we get older, lifting our leg up or trying to get onto a bike, having an easy way of just putting your foot on to get into a riding position is more pleasurable. It makes you invites you to want to go ride more. So, on that note, you'll see a few of the types of Step-Thrus and LowSteps that we have on the floor here. Just to give you some bearing, this kind of a shape, minus this bar, just imagine this bar isn't here. That would be considered a true LowStep. Over here on the Magnum Navigator, you can see the same thing, but there's no looping bar. There's just this heavy piece of metal here that's connecting the down tube with the seat tube. This is a true LowStep. And this, for that matter, the Lakuba Evo Light would also be categorized as a LowStep. Even though it has this little safety bar here, this is really for support. It doesn't have a second top bar offering that support. These would all be considered LowSteps. Where you get to the definition of a Step-Thru is when you have two bars like this. In general, if it's got two tubes, it's called a Step-Thru. If it has one tube, it is a LowStep. And that's just a general description of the two. In between LowSteps, there's a lot of variance. Just looking between here, the Lakuba and the Bentelli B10 Street, this here is about 6 or 8 inches higher than this point. So if you are somebody that has difficulty lifting your leg up even to 20 inches, this could be more challenging than this because you only need to lift it up 16 inches. So if you are looking, or if you have an issue lifting your leg up very high, you may consider a bike that has a lower clearance here and a LowStep. The Navigator here has the lowest of all clearances. As you can see, there's no looping bar, but clearly I'm moving my foot up maybe 16 inches or 15 inches to get over. So it's very easy to get on and off. Finally, on the Electra, you have two bars here, and lifting the foot up here is around 20-22 inches. It's not the end of the world. I can still lean the bike down if I need to and give myself a few extra inches to clear it. But it does beat having to bring your foot around the back and then put yourself onto the bike. One of the key differences that might influence your decision about getting a LowStep or a Step-Thru e-bike versus a traditional diamond freight bike is lifestyle. If you're planning on using your bike to run errands or to go on short trips or even ride to school and back, it's a little more work to get on and off a bike that has a traditional diamond frame. So a big choice should be, am I planning on getting on and off the bike quite a few times during a ride? That might be a decision point for you to consider. But as a general course, if I'm going out to hit the trails or I'm going out for a long ride I'm probably going to choose a diamond frame where I'm not getting on and off, but I have that stability. These bikes are not good for technical trails or even just minorly rugged mountain trails. Crushed gravel, flat trails, they're perfectly fine. Just watch the tread on here. This frame, a little more rigid, certainly can handle that. Could handle some light trails, a few more technical aspects to trails, such as having to overcome some larger 6-inch rocks maybe along the beaches or boardwalks. These bikes are great. And then of course, if you're really going to be handling some different terrain, all types of terrain, diamond is the strongest frame structure there is. So again, low steps, step-throughs, and diamond shapes are the most popular bike frame categories today. You'll see a lot of those in every bike shop. Hope this answered some of your questions. My name is Derek Mithog, and this is Voltaire Cycles Academy. Please like, subscribe to us, and we'll see you on the next episode.